After a slow start to the summer transfer window for Arsenal, they look as though they're closing in on sealing two signings. Kepa Arrizabalaga's move from Chelsea to the Emirates Stadium won't exactly be met with much fanfare considering he's there to play second fiddle to David Raya, but it's an important move nonetheless. At just £5 million, the Gunners have found a replacement for Neto, and due to the price, it frees up money to spend elsewhere, hopefully on a wealth of attacking reinforcements. The other arrival will see another Spaniard in the form of Martin Zubimendi head to North London. At just over £50 million, that move is certainly a more exciting one, but he's not the only midfielder who could arrive. Arsenal looking to sign another midfielder after Zubimendi. Last summer, it looked as though Zubimendi was going to head to Liverpool. Sadly for the Anfield side, he did not. Whether or not he regrets the decision based on Arne Slot's title success is unknown. Mega money deals, controversial moves, and big-name flops. This is the home of transfer news and opinion across Football Fancast. Well, a year on, he will now finally head to England, but it won't be the red of Liverpool he'll be donning. Instead, it's the red of Arsenal. The Gunners first made their move to sign the Spain international last January, when they signaled their intentions to trigger his £51 million release clause at Real Sociedad. Since then, an agreement has been tied up that will see the club spend a tiny bit more than that exit clause so that they can pay it in installments. Zubimendi was reportedly in London over the weekend to wrap up the formalities of his move. Yet, he could well be joined in the middle of the park next season by Brentford's Christian Norgard. That's according to a number of sources, notably The Athletic's David Ornstein. He reported on Wednesday afternoon that Arsenal are exploring a deal to sign the Dane and have lodged their first offer, believed to be around €11 million, £9 million. Fabrizio Romano furthered those claims by revealing on social media that the 31-year-old wants to join Arsenal this summer, so much so that personal terms have already been agreed between player and club. Since then, BBC Sports' Sammy Mockbell has revealed that an agreement could be reached at £15 million, including add-ons. A move appears to be advancing quickly, with Ornstein later reporting on Wednesday evening that the Gunners are now in the process of finalizing a deal to sign the player. A medical is also in the process of being planned. Why Norgard would be a good signing for Arsenal? With Jorginho having left the Emirates on a free transfer, heading to Flamengo, and Thomas Partey increasingly unlikely to sign a new deal, Arsenal need two midfielders. Zubimendi ticks one box, and in the form of Norgard. Although this would be a surprising move, it certainly makes a lot of sense. Like Kepa, Arsenal would not be spending a bucket load on improving the squad, and thus would be leaving room to spend where it really matters this summer, on a new striker. So, what could Norgard offer to Mikel Arteta's midfield? Well, like the departing Jorginho and Partey, he's got a wealth of experience, and, pivotally, he's played in England for a long time now. He signed for Brentford back in 2019 and has since gone on to feature 196 times for the Bees, playing 122 times in the Premier League. 34 of those top-flight outings came in 2024-25, where he scored 5 goals and also supplied 4 assists. A holding midfielder who also chips in with goals and assists, there is reason to believe that Arteta could be signing a more experienced version of Declan Rice here. Arsenal podcaster Alex Moneypenny, who has appeared on Sky Sports and BBC Sport, outlines the Dane's qualities perfectly. He's a search and destroyer, a midfielder who specializes in progressive passing. That's backed up by the numbers with Norgard ranking among the best holding midfielders in Europe's top 5 leagues for progressive passing distance. In fact, he ranks almost identically to Zubimendi in this category. The ability to turn the ball over from deep or in more advanced areas certainly makes him like Rice, as does the ability to progress play. Captain of Brentford too, he's got the natural leadership skills that Arsenal's record signing boasts. With the benefit of playing further forward and taking set pieces, Rice does better Brentford's captain for assists and successful take-ons. It's in the passing department where they're most alike. They complete a similar percentage of their passes per 90 minutes, and there's not a huge difference between the number of those passes that are progressive in nature. So, while a move of this nature is hardly going to blow supporters away, he'd be a steady pair of hands just like Jorginho was. If he hits the ground running like Rice did too, fans will soon take to the B star.